Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. My name's Joe Stunner, and it's great to have you here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That's always appreciated. Hit that subscribe button. Share the video, like the video. I always say this, but all support is always appreciated. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so there was a great video on, I think it was Chris Andre's channel. A discussion between him, Chris Andre, and G-Man from G-Man Boxing. Now, if you haven't subscribed to these two channels, you really should, because they're two of the best boxing YouTubers that I know of anyway. I know there's lots and lots of different channels, but G-Man and Chris Andre, excellent videos, a lot of consistent content. They know their boxing. Go subscribe to those channels. But they were talking about a number of things. And one of the things they mentioned was the cancellation of the Romero Tank Davis fight. Now, in case you weren't aware, Romero has been accused of sexual misconduct by, I think it's 5 women. I don't know the details. As far as I'm aware, he hasn't been arrested or anything of that description, but he is, what do they say? I think G-Man said it best during the discussion. He said that, mud sticks. And we live in an era where there's this thing called cancel culture, which I don't like that expression. But I understand what people mean by it. But it's an expression that's misused and abused. But yeah, it does exist. Cancel culture exists. And it seems that Rowley has been accused of things. There's been no real evidence shown. And he's lost a payday. The fans have lost a good fight. I think Tank would have knocked him out, but that's by the by. The fact is that the fight was cancelled on the whim of promoters who heard about these accusations. In this country being the UK, and in the USA, we have this thing called due process, which means that accusations are referred to the police then investigate, evidence is looked at, and it may be that Rowley would be arrested if there is evidence, or it may be that the accusations will be considered groundless and that we'd all move on. At that point, you can make a decision because evidence has been presented and the authorities have assessed it. So at that point, you should make a decision, well, do we cancel a fight or not? Instead, we have a situation where fights get cancelled because of accusations, and anyone can make an accusation. Anyone can say, you did this to me, you did that to me. I saw you do this. I heard you say this. Suddenly someone's out the door. I don't think that's any kind of way that society should conduct itself. I think it's, look, if Rowley is guilty, he's a scumbag and he should be in prison. He's an eccentric kid, isn't he? Let's be honest. If you ever see him interviewed, he wants to be a little gangster, doesn't he? For all I know, he may be one. I don't know. But the fact is, you're innocent until proven guilty. Now, if these women who have accused him of sexual assault are lying, they should be in prison, as far as I'm concerned. Or they should, at the very least, be charged with wasting police time, with slander, whatever you want to call it. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at in society, unfortunately. It's nothing new, by the way. What's called cancel culture has always existed. But I think people have got a real taste for it at the moment, certainly in recent years. I think that's a shame because the best way of doing things is to allow people to carry on with their lives until investigations are made. And that's not been the case with Romero. So, as sad as it is, that's where we're at. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm interested on this whole idea of, it's a subject, I suppose, that transcends boxing, doesn't it? The whole idea of people being kicked out the door simply because of what somebody said. To me, empirical evidence will always be of paramount importance. And I think it's a shame that the fight is not happening. But let me know what you think. These are just my 2 cents, really. So yeah, let me know what you think. Again, subscribe to the channel if you could. I appreciate your support, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.